And now, Guardian of Peace, I present you with an opportunity. These men rose up amid turmoil, but were not fated to realize their great potential. One had a vision for a better future, but embroiled innocence in a war of his own making. One was governed by bestial instinct, losing all sense of humanity. One was so consumed by prestige that he spurned worthy counsel. One was tamed and tethered, entrapped by overconfidence in his power. With no star to guide them, each wandered to his own bitter end. You, Guardian of Peace, reach out your hand. See what may become of this limitless dream.
Did you hear about Lord Yuan Shao? He did so well leading the coalition against D.W.O, but now his troubles are piling higher by the day.
Really? I guess even the noble house of Yuan has its problems.
Sorry, we're booked for a private event. Oh, wait! It's you! Please, come right in. Oh, it's certainly still on. But, well, it's complicated. Right this way.
I've come here to see you in person as a show of my goodwill. I've spared no expense for the occasion. Please, have a seat at the table. I've made these arrangements today for one single reason. To ask you to enter my service as a warrior. Yes, and I've had my eye on you for quite some time. But the head of the House of Yuan cannot lower himself without good cause. I had to wait for dignity's sake. It's Yuan Shu. You do know that we fought over who would lead the family, yes? During the struggle, Gongsun Zan's younger brother fell to a stray arrow from my forces. Ever since, the man has harbored animosity toward me. He sees every gap in our defenses as an invitation to invade our lands from the north. Such an onslaught of battle gives my soldiers precious little time to regroup. And so, I have come to request your aid. The pain of losing a loved one can bring out the beast in any of us. But his trespassing cannot go unchallenged. Pride is no longer a luxury I can afford. I'm confronting Gongsun Zan at Jiechao. Please, the House of Yuan needs your strength in this battle. Of course. Think it over well. I mustn't allow my presence to cloud your judgment. I shall take my leave. By all means, feast to your heart's content. I'll be waiting for your arrival in Jiechao.
Just what kind of man is that wandering warrior who won the day at Hulao Gate? Gongsun Zan has a general named Zhao Yun who's apparently a master spearman.
Impressive. Why, yes.
Even with D.W.O defeated, will the war still go on?
There's a struggle in the House of Yuan over who has the right to lead.
Gongsun Zan's forces are growing in the north.
Thank you for coming all this way. The fact that you're here can only mean one thing. What? It's far too late for feigned ignorance. I'm sure that you were moved by the sincerity of my request. I'll take this opportunity to formally welcome you into my ranks. As a pillar of the noble Yuan family, I request your aid. Thank you for choosing me. I will do all in my power to make sure you never regret it. Now, this will be your first battle fighting for the House of Yuan. Hold nothing back, and show everyone, friend and foe, what you can do. I am known to value the capable, and grant them the chance to thrive. Reinforcing my reputation will be the true victory of this battle. Let us begin. Right.
Yes.
Right.
Excellent.
I am Juha, your steadfast wing.
Our victory is at hand. Onward! This victory, we eliminate another threat to Yuan. Proud warriors of this noble house, advance!
Begin advancing! I will secure the center of the battlefield. We must eliminate the enemies quickly to prepare for the Weimar cavalry's charge. Advance, now!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might!
Obliterate you! Obliterate you!
All my might!
Looking rough.
All my might!
Nice. Gotta be quicker than that.
You may not be able to make it through this.
Let's go.
All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over you here!
Clear the area of enemies. Now, let's call in allied troops to reinforce the position.
Let's march!
I will break you! An even match. So let's push harder.
I have defeated an enemy officer!
This is the place. Now we must lie low and wait to spring the trap.
The enemy officer has been
All that's
defeated.
left is to wait for the enemy to charge. Stay close. Advancing too far will arouse suspicion. Meanwhile, our forces in the east and west will move forward. When Gongsun's son comes out to the center, they'll be ready to surround him.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Blast. They've taken the central hill.
Deploy the Weimar cavalry! We shall end this here and now! As expected, the Weimar cavalry are swarming on our position. Fear not. This is all part of the plan. They're much too dangerous for us to engage directly. We'll have to fight with strategy instead of strength. All units, forward! Follow me! Liu Bei!
So, the battle's already begun. Those troops we concealed are there must be preparing an ambush. I'll go and warn Lord Gongsun Zan of the danger. Guan Yu and Zhang Fei, fight your way to the main enemy camp from the east and west.
Advance now!
The enemy officer
Forward
has
march!
been defeated.
Enemy reinforcements seem to have caught wind of our plan. We must not allow them to reach Gongsun San's main force.
Enemy forces are advancing from the east and west. This will be overrun. Intercept them before they get too close.
Begin the advance!
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Appears the resistance is futile.
What a coincidence.
I've been
It
waiting.
seems we're fighting for opposite sides of the battle here. Leaving us with no choice but to fight. Looking up. Retreat! I see you. Let's get serious.
So you've chosen to stand with Lord Yuan Shao. Then our blades must decide the righteousness of our convictions.
Bring him down.
I'm falling back for now. I must leave the rest to you.
All my might.
How about this? Let's go.
Cannot hold out for much longer. All my might.
Looking rough.
No problem.
Let's go. With all my might.
I must retreat and rethink my plans.
Quicker than that. Let's go. With all my might.
No choice but to retreat. We may not be able to make it through this.
The time is right. Go. Got you.
Excellence as expected. I was right to put my faith in you. This way
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might! How about this?
I must retreat and rethink my plans.
The enemy troops look focused. This might be a problem.
Looking rough. Looking rough. Let's go. Looking rough.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
All my might!
Let's go.
Weimar cavalry is nearly ready to charge. I shall ride out to lead them in battle myself.
Forward march.
Time. Gallant Weimar cavalry, ride with me to glory! We've got the cavalry right where we want. Now's your chance to strike.
Let's end this. The enemy officer.
We have overcome our
defeated.
disadvantage.
Even so, this is hardly a satisfying position. Let's go. An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once!
Hold out for much longer.
Nothing beats this. I have something worth fighting for. Time to move away.
Cannot hold out for much longer.
Yes, the resistance is futile.
No choice but to retreat.
Like the ashes drench. I leave the rest up to you.
Victory truly out of reach?
All forces, rally to my side! Together we are strong!
Yuan Shao's forces are fighting with exceptional skill. I will not accept defeat so easily. My spear, no battle is without hope.
Let's end this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Must retreat. Ready yourselves. It's time to show our strength.
Advance! I shall lead you all. Let's start the advance.
We have been brought to bay.
I must consider withdrawing. I am thankful that you've come. Now it is a battle worth fighting.
Truly worthy of fate. I, Shao Yuan, face me in combat or flee like a coward.
Got you!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You're a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
All my might.
Get ready to be brought down.
All my might.
Gotta be all my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. All my might. All my might. Is that it? With all my might.
There we go, looking rough.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The moment has come. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Harsh as things may seem right now, I will not accept defeat.
This is quite the embarrassment. I think I'm gonna have to pull back.
Why the hell are you siding with Yuan Shao? Need me to knock some sense into you? Is that it?
So, you have not forgotten your gratitude to me. Good. I shall not turn away any attempts to repay you.
Hey, turn the tables.
With all my might. Looking rough. All my might. Let's go. I see you. Looking rough. All my might. Let's go. Looking rough. Gotta be quicker. Looking rough. This'll do. I see you. Let's go. All my might. Is that it? The enemy officer has been defeated.
Next time I see you, you're finished!
Well, then now's the time for our attack.
Time is right. The enemy officer has been defeated. All my might!
Gotcha!
Excellence as expected. I was right to put my faith in you.
All my might! With all my might! Now that! I see you. Gotta be quick. The enemy officer has been defeated. All my might! Time to act. Let's get serious. Looking rough. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. I trust in my skill. With all my might.
Can you handle this?
All my might!
I refuse to accept an inferior position.
The enemy officer.
Let us fight in a manner that we may be proud of.
Got this! Get back! All my might! The enemy officer has been defeated.
You should be on. You should be on.
Not over yet. Let's go. I've been waiting for this. Can't wait up. Got this. Got you. With all my might. Let's go. Time to end this! The enemy officer has been defeated. All my might! All my might!
Harsh as things may seem right now, I will not accept defeat. So, you have not forgotten your gratitude to me. Good. I shall not turn away any attempt to repay it.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Excellence as expected. I was right to put my faith in you. You should be honored.
That.
Regrettable.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yuan Shao, do not fool yourself into believing this is over. Next time, you might not be so lucky.
Gongsun-san's managed to escape. So be it. We are still one step closer to controlling all of Hubei.
Good horse.
Well, I thought I'd stop by to commend you for your efforts in D.W.O, but... Good grief. If we all laced about like this after a battle... Oh, you're awake. I suppose it was rude of me to chastise you for getting some much-needed rest. You are free to do as you please. Don't trouble yourself on my account. And a good one at that. I expect no less. Pardon the intrusion. I was just on my way to visit a grave. No, it is a family matter, so I'll go alone. The grave I'm going to visit is that of my uncle Yuan. This battle saw one of my duties as the head of my house fulfilled. I mean to tell him in person at his resting place. Truth be told, few believed someone of my pedigree was truly worthy of leading the House of Yuan. I was not of proper birth. Let's just leave it at that. My unspoken frustrations manifested in a very mischievous youth. I found a friend in Cao, and our escapades made those days easier to bear. But my uncle Yuan saw something in me that I could not. He told me I was fit to lead this family, if I had the will to earn it. It's a strange thing. When you've spent your life unseen, a single flicker of belief is as bright as the sun, and you can't help but reach for it. Indeed, I am proud to have come this far. And so, the years went on until one day, I found myself leading the great house of Yuan. After that, my lineage secured me a position at court. It was then that Cao nominated me to lead the coalition against D.W.O. A gentle prod from an old friend to help eliminate the looming threat. He believed the banner of such a noble house could rally support. In spite of my doubts, I rose to lead them. And the consequence of that decision was beyond my ability to predict. Namely, the death of my uncle at the hands of D.W.O. It was that tyrant's attempt to rob me of the will to oppose him. Being the face of defiance inevitably put my family in danger, but I was not ready to see them suffer on my behalf. I never meant to reveal so much about myself. Something about you compels me to speak from the heart. You're unlike anyone I've ever met. I must fulfill my duties as the head of this noble house. That alone will allow me to atone for my uncle's death. The reason I came to you that day was to prove that I was ready. Ready to sever the chains of pride and yield my destiny to a peerless warrior. And the result was our victory here at D.W.O. For that, you have my thanks. I've learned something. We must act swiftly to outpace regret. That is the clearest path to upholding the honor of this noble family. From this day onward, I shall devote myself to the legacy of the House of Yuan. The Han must rise again, and peace must reign once more. But I could never hope to accomplish such a formidable task alone. Which is why I must ask you again. Please, stay by my side to see this through to the end. In order to restore authority to the throne of the Han, we must secure our house's place as the preeminent power. To achieve this, I am launching a campaign to bring peace to Hubei. As we speak, Gongsun Zan schemes against us, and the fearsome Lui Bu ravenously expands his reach. And what's more, the elusive Yuan Shu has sent assassins north from his distant lair. We shall rid the world of these raging fiends who stop at nothing to pursue their vile ambitions.